Hey, hey, what's happening? I hope y'all can hear me. I think you can. Let us check.
What's happening?
Yup,
I
loud
hope
as
y'all can hear
hell.
me. I think you can.
My birthday's not until tomorrow, but I'm celebrating it with y'all today because tomorrow. Hold on, y'all. I'm pushing all the wrong buttons as usual. Birthday. Because tomorrow, I'll just be too busy. I won't be able to come fuck with y'all for a little bit. So I got the grand boy tomorrow, and then probably a nap because I'm old, so I need a nap. Then maybe a little dinner and some cake and some kids and stuff. So you get me today. Hey, I did. You know what I did? Mm. I'm gonna tell you what I did. Give me a second while y'all sing happy birthday to me. Tell you what I did. All right. I was trying to wait on one person to show up before I started talking to myself. I'm a sad, lonely lady on my birthday. I'm the only one at the table by myself with a birthday hat on and a cake with only one piece missing because I ate it. Nobody showed up. It's my Chuck E. Cheese party. That's how it feels right now. I'm in Chuck E. Cheese all by myself. Whatever. I'll just delete this live. La la la. Just me here. This is what I did, y'all. I'm an old lady. I don't know much about technology. I used to, man. I used to be the bomb.com, but not anymore. I don't know shit about shit. So, you can illegally watch movies on your laptop or your phone or your tablet. Uh, and, I don't like to do that because the screens are so small. And then my audio is so low, poor that I got to put headphones on. And who wants to watch a movie for 2 hours with headphones in? I don't. Hey, Michael, thank you. Happy birthday to me. Yay. So I recently discovered something called, oh gosh, HMLRPQ. I don't know the letters, cord, where I'm able to plug it into my laptop and then plug it into my TV, and it mirrors the movie from the tablet or laptop onto my television. Now, you people may have been hip to this damn cord, but I was not. So shut up. That's first of all, just shut up. But I discovered this cord a week ago, and the person that told me about it talked to me like I was three. I'm not gonna say it was my son or nothing, but Mom, are you serious? Are you kidding me? Oh my god! So boom, now I'm able to watch movies on my television that I probably shouldn't be watching because you know why. Anywho, I've been just crazy watching movies. Crazy, crazy. Hey, Michael. I mean, Pretty Eyes. Thank you, all y'all, for happy birthday to me. Um, yeah. So I discovered this chord that is. I'm late. Fine. Oh, I got a list of movies. Now, I'm not going to go into them like I normally do, like all the details and the director and who's all in them. I'm just going to rattle off these. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Aw, it's only 9. I should have went for the 10. Thank you, Miss T. How you doing? Thank you, Jojo. Tay, Marina. It's my birthday, gal. Oh, Miss T. Oh, I'm so old. I'm 54 tomorrow, but listen, we're gonna say I'm 54 right now because it, like, say if I die before midnight, I feel like it's close enough. Close enough, right? I'm 54. Close enough. Shit. Okay, pretty eyes. The TV app, Pretty Eyes, I've been using. There's a couple of them. My son puts them in the laptop for me, and I just pick movies. I'm gonna start off with y'all right quick with the movie I suggest you never fucking watch, and I'll tell you why in a second. Thank you, Jay. Never, never watch it. It's called Compliance. God damn, Marina, I'm old as shit. Oh, don't watch Compliance. It's older. It's from 2012. Let me tell you something. I love a good true story movie based on a true story. And I understand that Hollywood adds their little spice or the director adds his little twist and they change shit up a little bit. But this movie, Compliance, is about a prank. It was from the 90s, from like 92. This incident happened. A dude called up to the Burger King acting like he was the police and was able to convince the manager that one of her cashiers stole $20 from a customer. So you need to take her in the back and do a strip search for this $20. So it went from the manager to two coworkers, and then the manager's drunken boyfriend who doesn't even work there. So it's all points in the movie. First of all, I didn't finish it. I left. I changed. It was so unbelievably not true. Like I can't, if there is, this movie is true. Like, I don't understand how this clusterfuck of retardation found each other because the manager, two co-workers, a third co-worker who heard what was going on in the back room and just went back to making fries, the drunken boyfriend, the manager, the girl who this is happening to. This thing escalated from them strip searching her to that man, the drunken boyfriend who didn't even work there, putting his fingers in her and having her bend and squat and with a cell phone taking video. I had to leave because I just couldn't believe I couldn't believe that this could all be like, girl, how are you letting this happen to you over $20? Fuck this job, first of all. Second of all, manager bitch, are you serious? It's $20. Third, where are the goddamn police? This has been going on for hours. Fourth, how the fuck did drunken boyfriend get to put his fingers up in her? He don't even work here. So it just seemed like it was way too much. It was way too much things that were unbelievable for me. And if any of that actually happened, anyway, don't watch it. That is all I have to say about that. Don't watch it. Yes, Jay, I'm a Capricorn, sir. The Capricorn. Gang, gang. There's two ladies on here that I found that have the same birthday as me. And you know what? In my real life, I'm 54. I've only ever met one person in my life who had the same birthday as me. Not the same year, but the same birthday. And I found two people on this app, so that's cool. All right. What y'all been getting into? Anything exciting? Let me tell you, I've been binge watching movies. I haven't really been on YouTube too much. I'll peek my head in. It just seems like the same old, same old. Yeah, same shit. So I just been binge watching movies I wanted to see. Like, okay. Martian. Did y'all ever see Martian with Matt Damon? I never saw it. It's one that got away from me. It's from 2015. It's when they're on Mars, and NASA has some issues, and he winds up getting stuck there by itself. It was a really good movie. I really liked it. Y'all should watch it. If you haven't seen it, you should go watch it. Yeah, Marina, it's just wild, man. Oh, you're an Aquarius, Jay. I don't really subscribe to the zodiac crap. I don't. But I know that people do and whatever and whatnot. I, I mean, when I listen to even tarot card readers or any of that crap, I swear this is what they're saying to me, they could say to you. It would apply to everyone. Oh, you're struggling to make money. Oh, your boyfriend sucks. That's everybody. Like, anyway, I don't subscribe to that shit. But Jay, my mama was an Aquarius. Humps. Humps. Anyway, what was I talking about? The Martian. That was good. Have y'all seen that? You should watch it. It was really good. I really like Martian. It was good. It was good. I got into a little bit of a weird rabbit hole. I posted it on my wall of these two movies back to back. It was like, what am I watching right? What is happening? And these are recent movies, right? They're both from 2024. Pretty eyes. Pretty eyes. Um, The Substance with Demi Moore and Long Legs with what's his face? What's his damn face? I can't remember his damn name. He's so creepy. I love him and hate him because he's not a good actor. What's his name? The dude who was in with John Travolta in Face Off. Nicolas Cage. Jeez. The Long Legs is with Nicolas Cage. Both of these movies are creepy as shit. Um, the Long Legs I liked immediately. I liked it from beginning to end. It was so weird, so creepy. It had like a 1970s vibe. It had a little bit of a Tarantino vibe to it also. Long Legs was fucking hilariously great. Watch it. Please go watch it. Nicolas Cage plays a perfect weirdo. If y'all seen him in previous movies, he's Long Legs. Go watch Long Legs. Then The Substance, it was long as hell, man, and I almost didn't watch it because I'm not really a Demi Moore fan, and I seen she won some awards recently or whatnot, but my daughter really wanted to watch it, so I watched it with her. And this movie from front to back was tits and ass. Tits and ass, and if you miss some tits, there's some ass. And if you miss that ass, there's some tits. Tits, and then if you didn't see some tits, guess what? You're about to see some tits. Like it was just straight up tits and ass all the way through it. But I will say the pockets of like horror were so good. Um, you didn't expect this to happen at all. It's like, what is happening? What the fuck? And Demi Moore, they say she won an award or something. She showed full frontal nudity, her whole body, her giner, and everything. I think that might be why she won. But she did do a couple of little goods. It was a good creepy movie. If you like creepy, like what is happening right now, this is one for you. The Substance. The Substance. But you gotta watch Long Legs. So good, so creepy. What's up, executive? How you doing? Thank you. Thank you kindly. Okay, happy birthday, Hunt. Checking the chat because I was looking out the window. Pouring rain. All right. If you don't listen, executive, you got to go watch Long Legs. If you haven't seen it, dude, hilariously creepy. Love it. What else did I watch? Beetlejuice 2. I watched Beetlejuice Part 2. Now, Tim Burton is my second favorite movie director of all time. I love me some Tim Burton. It goes Tarantino, Tim Burton. That's just it is. It is what it is. And Beetlejuice, the first one, was amazing. I loved Beetlejuice. Great fucking movie. Dale. Right? The second one, not so much. Not so much. It was good. It was good. I'm not saying it was a terrible movie. It was a good movie. I don't know. It was just not so much. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm older now, and I don't know. It just wasn't. It was alright. It was average. Go. You should watch it. You should watch it. But it was mediocre. I hate to give a bad Tim Burton review because I love him so much, but it just wasn't that great for me. I wasn't wowed. There was no wow for me. Sorry. Not sorry. What else did I watch? Oh, Deadpool 3. Awesome. Anything, I swear there's nothing that they could do wrong, man. They could just keep making Deadpool movies forever, and I swear I will love them forever and ever. I flipping love the Deadpool franchise. I hope they make many, many more. Love, love, love Deadpool 3 is so good. It's a big ass fuck you to Fox, is what it is. My son explained to me why, because I'm not part of any like comic book world. My son's a blurred. I told y'all that. Okay, I'm gonna try to explain it the best way I understand. That at some point Fox had bought some rights to Marvel and they weren't releasing certain shit or something. And now Marvel is buying back pieces of shit from Fox. And so Deadpool in this movie throughout from beginning to end is just constant shots at Fox. Fuck you, Fox. Fuck you, Fox. At one point, I think they even just gave Fox the finger. Like it was, but it was really funny. Deadpool was Wolverine. It was a good one. I liked it. I love it. Right, Jay? I agree, Jay, that if they were gonna, I hate when they do that. Like when they make a part two to something like 20 or 30 years later. They did that with Hellboy. I didn't really care for the first Hellboy too much. And then like 25 years later, they made a part two, and I'm like, it's the same shit, but now he's older. Don't nobody want to watch that shit. I love Deadpool. He is, yes, he's pretty great, pretty funny. Ryan Reynolds is pretty funny, dude. Period. In the movies that he's in, like even if you go back far, when he was younger, he's just a goofy. And then the movies where you're trying to be a serious actor, like you just can't take him seriously because he's got that stupid face. He's still got that stupid dumb face. Vince Vaughn is another one. I can't take Vince Vaughn serious in a fucking movie with your big dumb stupid face. Look at him. It's your stupid face. You can't. Okay, I watched the Barbie movie. Deadpool, Beetlejuice, Long Legs, The Substance. Um, what was this movie about again? Damn, I watched it and I don't even remember what the fuck it was about. Let me look it up right quick. What's up, Schlep? Don't come up here unless you got a happy birthday uh emoji, damn it, of some sort. Oh yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I had to go because I really just couldn't remember. What the hell? Y'all know I'm old. Shut up. hmm I'm over here talking about some movies today, Schlep. That's usually what I do over here. I talk movies. I haven't been going live in a long time, and then when I do, I may or may not talk about them. But it's my birthday, and I've been binge watching movies illegally because I'm old and discovered a cord that allows me to do so, even though I'm like, I don't know, 30 years late with the cord. But that's not the fucking point. The point is, I've been binge watching movies like crazy, baby. It's going down. Yeah, the Barbie movie. So look, my son, I told y'all again, he's a blurred. Him and his friends, they're 24. They're men. It's not like this is my teenage son. They're 24. Cluster of them went to go watch it. This boy came back amped up. He was woohoo through the roof. He was running around like yes, yeah, like he really, really liked this fucking movie. A lot. Me, not so much. Me, not so much. It was not. If it wasn't for Gosling and the men part of it, the Ken dolls, it would have been a shit ass movie. The Ken dolls made it funny. The Ken dolls cracked me up. Ryan Gosling cracked me up in this movie. The rest, it was just like, eh, you know. Have any of y'all seen it? What's up, Wes? I didn't see you there. My phone's doing that thing it does. My phone does this thing every now and then. Or it just stopped loading the chat. I don't know why. What's up, Wes? You could talk movies all day, Schlep. The Barbie movie, average, I guess. If I would give you any advice, it would be try to watch it for free. Like if you got to pay for it, don't. If you can watch it, you can watch it for free. That's what you should do. Then I watched this other movie. I've been busy, y'all. Seriously, this is just the 9 movies that I could remember in the past week. Like there's more in the past week. These are just the ones that I could remember. Seriously, I've been going hard on the movies. Hardly seeing any YouTube action at all. Another one was called Woman of the Hour. What was that? It's 2020. I think 2023. I think or 2022. Woman of the Hour is another movie that's based on a true story. This one had Anna Kendrick in it. I think she even had something to do with the directing part. Like she helped with some directing. This was a story about that man. Oh God, I forgot his name already. Rodney Alcalera, something like that. He was a serial killer from the 70s. And in the midst of him serial killing, he went on ahead and went on the dating show, the dating game. He went on a game show. He took it upon himself, take a break from killing bitches to go on ahead and, win some little TV time and grab a little bitch from the game show. Maybe it was on his bucket list. Like he grabbed a bitch from the park, he grabbed a bitch from a building, he grabbed a bitch from the lake. And then he's like, let me grab a bitch from the game show. I don't know why he went on the game show, but his creepy ass went on the game show. And so this is what the movie was about. The serial killer who got caught later, serial killing another lady. This was a really good movie. I really, really liked this movie a lot. It was really good. She did a good job, and whoever else was the director, I didn't catch the dude's name. It was so good. If y'all can find Woman of the Hour, find it, watch it. It was really good. Yeah, I see you. Woman of the Hour. Write that down. It's a good movie. When I was watching it, I went to go look up the real guy on Google. And when I seen the one picture of him, I was like, "Oh my God, I've seen this dude's Facebook before," because I like watch a lot of documentaries. So I've seen like so many serial killer ones, or just like women who snap, or shit like that. And I've definitely seen his face over the years a lot. But I guess I just maybe deleted it from my memory, or because it was so long ago that it just didn't stay. But yeah, I remember hearing about this weirdo. This dude, man, he did some. He would listen. One of the scenes in this movie was so cringy, man. He was luring women with the lie that he was a photographer and he was going to make them all, taking pictures of them to put in some magazine, or he needed some sort of portfolio that he was going to help them, for free. Jesus Christ, the one woman. Oh my God. He choked her out. And then he revived her only to choke her out again. Only to revive her. Oh God. I don't know how many times he did that to that lady. He just kept, and other ladies. Good movie. You should watch it. Yeah, it's a good one. Shep. Woman of the Hour. There was the woman that he won when he was on the game show, the dating game. He actually won. And the woman he went on a date with is who Anna Kendrick plays in the movie. She, if it wasn't for like these 3 or 4 dudes in the parking lot, she might have got. But she went on to, give her account of what happened on their date, and how he was really weird and creepy and did creepy shit. And she didn't feel comfortable, so she, ended the date. And he went on to, kill more women. It was a really good movie. It really was. The content is, you may not enjoy that kind of thing, but the movie was done really well. I don't think they did too much Hollywood to it. You know, they always do some Hollywood shit, but um it felt because they didn't show a lot of details of what he was doing to the women, except for what I just told you. Um I don't know, it felt more accurate to me. I could be fucking wrong and the whole thing's a lie. But it felt accurate, you know. And then this movie I watched last night, holy shnikes. Holy shitballs. It was the last movie I watched. It's an older one from 2018. And it's called Clove Hitch Killer. Now, it took me a minute to say Clove Hitch because I was saying Clove Ditch. And then I was saying Clover Ditch because of the Cloverfield movies. So it was all messed up. It's called Clove Ditch Killer. And it's starring that one dude, McDermott. I think he was on like The Practice or maybe CSI, one of those shows. And this movie is so good. Y'all should go. Please find this is another one that is so good. Now it's there's parts of it that are a little dry. If you can't handle dry, I'll give you an example of what I mean by dry. The Office. To me, The Office is dry as fuck. I hate that show. I've been forced to watch it a lot. It is dry and boring as shit. I fucking hate The Office. So that's my example to you of what dry is. So there is some pockets of dry in Clove Ditch. Hitch. God damn it, see, I said it wrong again. Where's my glasses? Clove Hitch. Shit. Hey, Tony Montana, I didn't see you sneak up in here. I was looking out the window. Thank you. Hello. Gotta stop looking out the window. I get nervous, Tony. I get nervous. See, you would like it, Schlep. My daughter loves that shit, and that's why I've been forced to watch it over the years. Mom, why just watch this episode? Mom. Now, I won't say that there aren't episodes that I found funny or little scenes that I thought were funny, but like the whole entire episode, to watch one episode of The Office, a good luck. I'm not out. I fall asleep. I got to use the bathroom. It's time to make a phone call, like all kinds of shit, just to get the help. But I do agree that there are some, pockets of humor. I think it's fucked up because all those hilarious actors in one room, and like nobody's making me fucking laugh. Anyway, Clove Hitch is about this Lily White, and I do mean Lily White family, super hardcore religious. God is sitting in their living room every day. All right, super religified. Everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. Dad's a Cub Scout leader and a mentor to the children in the neighborhood. They have a food pantry where they give out food, like all Christian Bible, white. Okay. So then the boy done stole his dad's truck in the middle of the night one day. Oh, there's a teenage boy. He's like, I don't know, 17, maybe 16. He done took that ass truck to go sneak away on a little date with another Christian girl from the church. Little smoochy, Tony Montana. Stole his paw's truck. His paw. He stole his truck. Dipped off. Now, while he's off with this girl, and she's all at the churchly girls, all of a sudden she throws herself on him. Not so churchly anymore. And when she does that, she kind of reaches her hand in the side door of the truck, pulls out a picture. And it's a picture of a magazine of all that you can tell it's been folded and unfolded and folded and unfolded many times, of a chick in bondage. Thing in her mouth, tied behind her back, blindfolded. The churchly girl is freaked out and goes, "Oh my God, Trevor. I can't think. His name was Tyler. Oh my God, Tyler. I can't believe you have to take me home. Oh my God." So now she goes off to the private school, church school that he goes to. These are his only people. It's not like he's outside of the church. Tells everybody, "Oh my God, he's into bondage. Holy crap." So now everybody's shunning him, except for the one girl in the whole school that they deemed the town slut. So She's the only one that will talk to him. Okay. I'm Tony Montana girl. Okay, so he knows that that picture is in his dad's truck, but he's freaked out. Like, why does my dad, the goody two shoe, who's all Boy Scoutish and food pantry ish, Papa, got this picture in his goddamn truck? So he notices that dad does have a shed out back that he has a padlock on that bitch. So he goes out there and breaks the code immediately, or he already knew the code. I don't know, but success. He gets in the shed, notices a loose floorboard. He moves the chest of, those big red tool chests that they put the tools in. It's got multiple drawers. So he wheels it on out of the way, goes under the floorboard, finds a secret shoebox, Tony Montana. D. Schlepp, Jay, secret shoebox. What you think is in it? I'll tell you what his Christian food pantry, Boy Scout, mentor to the neighborhood, pillar of the communities, creepy ass, had in his shoebox. It was all kinds of magazines of women in bondage, but then there was Polaroid in there of a woman who was missing in their town. He had a stack of fucking IDs of all the 13 women that had been missing in the town he had stopped for 10 years. All these killings happened and they stopped for 10 years. Then he started killing again. So the boy finds the box. He's like, holy crap. Right? Puts the tool shed back and whatnot. Then one day the father, he's all creepy. You keep thinking he knows what's going on. He knows what's going on. And finally he's like, what you been doing in my shed, boy? You stay about my shit. In my shed, boy. And you found I forgot the one part. They found a fucking blueprint of the house where he had some secret room built up under the house. You had to crawl under the crawl space of the house to the entrance of the secret freaking room. So him and they go down there, him and the slut, who ain't a slut, by the way. And it's a goddamn cement room with a toilet in there and plastic everywhere and a camera and all kinds of pictures and all kinds of freaky bondage stuff. So the boy knows dad's damn serial killer. This kid doesn't know what to do with himself. He can't sleep. You don't know who to talk to. All his little Christian buddies are shunning him because of the town slut. The town slut is like, snap out of it, snap out of it. Your dad's a serial killer. Your dad's a serial killer. Dad pulls him to the side. He's like, I know you've been in my secret room. I know you've been in the shed. Let me tell you what's happening. And the boy's like, oh my God, you're killing bitches. And he's like, no. It ain't me. It was my brother. My brother Bill. It was him. It was him. And I didn't know what to do with it. It was all him. Now, mind you, the brother's in a wheelchair. All right. And he don't speak. You see him every now and then in the scene. They'll wheel him into church. He's just sitting there slobbering and shit. So the slobbering brother's getting the blame for the serial killer and the building of the cement house, a cement dungeon under this man's house. The boy wants to believe his father, so he believes it. He goes, okay, Dad, if Uncle Bill was doing all these things, we got to do one of two things. We got to either bring this to the police so they can solve these crimes, or we have to burn it so nobody knows nothing about nothing. So they burn all the evidence. So now the boy goes back to school with a refound belief that his father is still a Boy Scout, food pantry giver outer, a pillar of the community. And that is his slobbering paraplegic of an uncle who was committing all these crimes. It's a great movie. You should watch it. It's called Clove Hitch Killer. I'm not going to tell you the end. I'm not going to tell you the end. Everything I told, that's all I'm telling you. You got to go watch. I'm telling you, it's such a good movie. I like creepy movies. I watch anything, really. Like I was saying about that one, what the fuck was it called? Compliance. Like I will sit through a bad movie just to be able to talk shit about it. You feel me? I'll sit through it. I'm going to talk shit about the actors, the actresses, the music, the director. I will sit through a bad movie just so I can talk shit about it. It is what it is. That's how I roll. And I don't feel bad about it. But some movies are just, I feel like you're fucking with me right now. Like I feel like Compliance was one of those movies. I'll give you an example. I've only ever walked out of the movie theater one time in my entire life. I love the movies. In case you didn't know that about me, that's usually what I talk about over here. You know, I get nervous when I go live, so I don't go much. But that's my jam over here. That's what I do. But movie theaters are great. I've only walked out at one time in my entire life. Mind you, I had 4 people that I paid for. It wasn't cheap. What was it called? The Conjuring. Get the fuck out of here. I was like 20 minutes in and I'm like, I know you're fucking lying to me right now. Like they didn't veer from the script at all. It's a creepy, we're just family just moving into a creepy house. What's those noises coming from the basement? Oh, it's a creepy doll. Like they didn't veer. I was so mad. I wanted my money back. That's the only movie I've ever walked out of. So I have no idea what happened in The Conjuring or 2, 3, and 5, however many more they got of that crap. I hated that movie so much that I walked out on it after spending all that money to get these people and this popcorn. Fuck that movie. I had the same feeling about Compliance. Same vibe. Fuck that movie. It was some freaky shit, Jay. You should watch it. I'm sorry, Jay. I wasn't reading. What did you ask me about? Much literally not watching. Let me go. I'm gonna go back. Don't watch The Office, Jay. Don't listen to him. You just got to ask me again. Ask me again. I'm sorry, Jay. It's What's Inside. No, I never heard of it. Is it a horror flick? You know, whenever I come across horror flicks, um, chances are I haven't seen it because it's one of my least favorite genres of movie. Like growing up, I'm an old bitch. Happy birthday to me. The horror flicks when I was a kid, there was no CGI or none of that shit. So, like, I'll give it Texas Chainsaw Massacre, or even what's that shit called with the zombies? Evil? No, it wasn't Evil Dead. Oh God. Anyway, the zombie movies, like the zombies were different when I was a kid, and it just felt more realistic. Like there's a man running down the street with a chainsaw coming at your ass was scarier than some now big fucking huge buff dude with a weird mask. And you know, I don't know. It just I like the movies that way, those kind of horror movies. But once CGI started taking over, it just ain't the same for me, and I don't like a lot of that shit. I watched a couple of Chucky movies; they were all right. Um, I don't really care for any of the Halloween or I liked Freddy. I ain't gonna lie, Freddy was cool. Freddy was good. There wasn't too much CGI. I don't think with Freddy. A lot of blood spill. But so yeah, any of these newer horror flicks, chances are I haven't seen it. I'll have to look it up. Let me write it down. I got a pencil right here. What's inside? What's inside? Stubb's just a natural hater. You see him just hate. I don't know. Funny. Oh, swapping souls. That sounds interesting. That Substance movie. Have you seen that, Jay or Shep? It's with Demi Moore and some young lady I don't know. Like I said, it's all tits and ass. Demi Moore is an actress who's getting older, and they're aging her the fuck out of her job and replacing her with some younger meat. She doesn't appreciate it, so some man gives her a secret place to go, or number to call. I forget how she originally initiated it, but they sent her a package in I'm sorry, a business card in the mail with just a number on it and an address. She goes to this address, and it's in the worst. It's like it's like it's a ghetto had a ghetto. Like it was the worst place possible to be. She went inside this building. There was PO boxes. She took her little card. She was number 503, and every time she went to this box, it was the same. She used 503. That was her box, and it came with a kit. And the kits, it was crazy how she understood what to do with all these things in this kit. Because when she pulled them all out, I was like, what does this mean? But she knew. It's a freaky new thing, but exclusive. Not everybody can get a hold of it. Beauty, gonna get you beautiful again. Um, Shot of whatever. So it gets creepy really quick. There's 3 stages of the packages that they get. She gets a package every month or week. Sorry, every week. She has to go down to this fucking building every week to get packages over and over again. The first one is you inject some shit in yourself, and it immediately drops you to the floor, and your back opens up, slowly opens up, and a younger you pops out of your back. A younger you pops out of your back. Now, it's still you, but it's a younger you. So your older you's got to lay on the floor, which I feel like they could have, like, it's still me. I feel like they could have put the bitch on a mattress or a bed or a little pallet on the floor or something. They just had this bitch's naked body laying on the bathroom floor. So the idea of this substance is the younger you can stay out in the world for only 7 days. After 7 days, you got to switch back to your old body. And there's a series of liquids that they have to transfer from each other. And then there's packages of food that when you're down and out for the week, you got to hook it up so your body don't die while you're on the floor. So the young her is on and popping. She got, everybody loves her. She's so beautiful. Tits and ass, tits and ass, tits and ass, tits and ass. And then she starts stealing time. And whenever Demi Moore comes back to her old original self, because her young self is stealing time, her body's starting to deform into this ogre, if you will. And it gets really creepy really quickly. Y'all should watch it. I never seen nothing like it. I'll say that. I will say that I never seen nothing like it. Creepy as shit. And they play about being high and weed, but not everyone smokes. And so, jeez, I'm watching it. I wrote it down. What's inside? I forget movies so quickly. That's why I had to write them down. Because I'll sit here and go, oh, I watched this one movie. I forget what it's called and tell you the whole everything about it. I forget what it's called. It's because I'm getting old. Happy birthday to me. Capricorn. Like that means something. It doesn't. But yay. All right, I'm going to stay here for 15 more minutes. I talked about all the movies that I could remember that I watched. I could talk a little smack about YouTube. I haven't seen much. Like I said, I've been busy watching movies. I was over there in the Mode 3 sector. Something's going on. I'm not really clear of all the details, but it's heavy stuff. Then over in, I haven't really been in the B sector much. I saw King Roman, who's always a delight. Thank you, King Roman. So delightful. A little bit of Lemon, but I don't know. I just ain't really been interested. Every time I I go back to these channels that I like so much. It's just the same shit. Literally the same people, same arguments. I don't like that. Y'all see my thumbnail? I couldn't find the thumbnail. I changed it like 4 times. My daughter and 2 of my kids' birthdays are next month, Jay. My daughter is the 10th and my son is the 23rd. My mama is the 1st. R.I.P. R.I.P. In the wrestling community, I've been just, if I do come on YouTube, I pretty much just been watching cop cams. That's my shit. I binge watch cop cams and movies. And then at night when I'm trying to go to sleep, I'll turn on some camping shit. I love that camping shit. That's my shit. If y'all ever need to survive in the woods, your girl right here, I got to supervise though. I can't do none of the heavy lifting. But I can supervise the shit out of some shit. We'll be able to make a fire, filter water, get food, and I'll teach you motherfuckers how to build a shelter out of just the woods. Just the wood. We don't even need shit. Just the woods. I got you. I've been eavesdropping a lot. That's how I feel when I watch people's live streams and I don't let them know that I'm there. I feel like I'm eavesdropping. I don't know why. Cloud surfing, whatever you want to call it. Listening to a little bit of shit here and there. The things that people are so interested in, I'm just not. They're like, what? Did you hear about what? And I'm like, no, what? And they'll say it, and I'm like, that's it? Nobody care about that crap. Tomorrow's the big day, but like I said, I'll be on grandma duty the first till like 5 o'clock. And after that, my old ass needs a nap. He's a lot of work. I could drop the link. I never do. Nobody ever asks for it. Somebody might come and say hi. Or not. What's up, Jess? Long time no see. Boom. Boom. I think I did it. Yes, sir. Yes, I'm trying. That's my new goal, Jess. Whenever I do go live, I'm trying to stay at least an hour. Remember back in the day when I used to try to stay for half an hour? Jess was around when I first started live streaming. And it was a struggle for me. I'm like, oh God, I'm going to stay for a whole half hour, y'all. And now look at me now. It only took, what, 3 years? That's a shame. But I'm here, bitches. It's my birthday, Jess. That's what's going on. I'm 54. It's technically not till tomorrow, but I'm not going to be able to celebrate publicly this way with the 5 of y'all tomorrow. So I figured I'd do it today. You can feel free to hit a birthday cash app. Every dollar counts. I put my own little chick. I love this little chick. She's I never know her name, man, but she's all over all the social medias. She's a little chick from New Orleans. I put her on my shorts earlier. She goes, "Let me get $50." I don't know why I love that little girl. I just do. Although sometimes I feel like she needs to set her little ass down. Let me get $50. Yup, you see me now? Almost an hour. I'm still nervous as shit. It ain't changed nothing. I don't know what I'm worried about. The worst that can happen is what? Somebody come in through here and say something I don't want y'all to hear. That is all. Just give me a suggestion of a movie I can watch, and I'll tell you why. Because oh God, he's back there saying the N word and all kinds of stuff. I hope y'all can't hear him, but I just know you can. That's my son. He's playing video games, and I don't know. That's what they do. My son is biracial, in case you were wondering. I don't know if that gives him a pass or not, but he don't give a fuck. He's gonna say it anyway. Grown ass man out hurt. Um, uh, just give me a movie suggestion because, oh God, you're gonna make fun of me. I just know it. I don't know if Schlepp was around when I said it, but he'll probably make fun of me too if he heard it. I just got turned on to something called an HDTLM LOP cord. I don't know all the letters. I know it starts with an H. That's the only thing I'm certain of. And it allows me to mirror movies from my laptop onto my television so that I can watch them on my television because I hate watching movies on my laptop. The mic sucks, so I got to put a headphones in. Don't nobody want to sit around with headphones on all day. I don't. I have vertigo, for Christ's sake, all right? And a brain aneurysm. You need to know that, but I don't want headphones on all goddamn day. So, yeah, I just got hit to this damn. Shut up! Don't laugh at me. Any kind, just I've been um because I'm able to illegally watch movies now on my television. I can watch whatever. I can find it somewhere. And I'll tell you what, I haven't been to the movies in years, but I see the trailers for shit all the time. I'm like, oh, I want to see that. Oh, and then years will go by. So now that I actually am able to watch any movie over the years that I wanted to watch, I can't fucking remember none of them. My ass is sitting there like, what about that one movie? Oh, you know what? I want to watch Moana 2. Let me write that down. I love Moana. Moana 2. Boom. I got to get down with some Moana. That was my shit. I don't care what none of y'all said. I cried like a bitch. I cried like a bitch when she was giving that lady back her heart. Ah! Very good movie. Spyro with The Rock. An HDMI. Yeah, you know what the fuck I said. You heard what I said. That's what I said. Don't. You heard what I said. That is exactly what I said. You gonna write it. Let me see. What's inside? What's inside? From Jay. I'm gonna write your name so I can cut your ass out if it sucks. Jay. Okay. And then just say Spiral. Spiral. Okay. Get rid of this O. Out with the O. I was close. But yeah, I had actually this one dude I knew some years back did that HD. Let me look again. What is it? HDMI thing. But I wasn't paying attention to what he was doing. I don't know. But yeah, now I'm hip. I know what goes on. I learned some things. While I was 53, I learned about an HDMI cord, which is amazing. I wish it was longer. I got to get a really long one so I can bring it on over here. What else did I learn while I was 53? I learned that, I mean, it's pretty much the same shit as every year. I know California's on fucking fire. I know that. That I know. I know that it's interesting me listening to our soon to be president. I don't want to talk too much politics because I don't like it, but it's interesting to hear him say what his, first on deck, what he's got going on. The first thing he's going to do that's going to be interesting to see. I know it's all bad, man. It is all bad. We're just fucked everywhere. All the countries, all the war, prices of shit. Oh, God. Natural disasters. We are a natural disaster. House of a Thousand Corpses. I've seen that. I've seen Sleepaway Camp. I saw that. That was good. Those are. Are you talking about the original? Like, is there some sort of freaky remake that I'm not hip to? I don't know. Those are good ones. They're older ones. My daughter didn't know I was alive, and she's sending me messages and shit. Okay. Chat. I'm back. All right. Okay. You're good on up in the north part. Yeah, I saw. And I said this early the other day when I was talking with CB4 that I feel bad that I didn't care at first about those fires. I was born in 1971. And the amount of times that I've heard California having earthquakes and fires, it's every year. Like, I swear it's been every year. It's like always, California's always on fire, or chunks of it is breaking off into the ocean. And I kind of didn't care because I thought it was just rich people. Sorry, that's how I feel. Because I feel like they have other homes and they have insurance and money to rebuild elsewhere. But then I started seeing some of the videos where it is not, you know what I'm saying, just the rich little Malibu. What it is not. It is the fuck not. It is the fuck not. Yeah, then they say that there are people not just looting, which is to be expected, to be honest. But they say there's a couple of cases of a couple of different people setting fires themselves in the midst of all the wildfires. I guess I don't know, to fuck somebody up they hated, uses the opportunity to kill old lady, what's her name, down the street, who keeps parking her car in blocking my driveway. Or, maybe they got some insurance money themselves they'd rather claim. I don't know. But they're saying that's happening. People are deliberately setting fires. And the amount of misinformation is wild. Um, it's kind of like that orb thing that I talked about a while back. The amount of misinformation about these California fires is crazy because, like, I saw a video earlier where it showed people setting shit on fire, like it was like firefighters in their fire uniforms with torches, torching some shit, and they're trying to make it seem like that's what they're deliberately down there in California torching shit on purpose. But really, that video was a video that the firefighters used to train. You know what I'm saying? And it's just the misinformation is wild. Shit people are saying. And then all the people that they are allowing, like, say, the media, to speak about what's going on or tell us anything aside from journalists are just celebrities. It's just celebrities. The third, say that again. I don't know how to say that. So the House of a Thousand Corpses, was done by Rob Zombie. Are y'all familiar with any of his other horror flicks? Rob Zombie. I'll tell you what. Like I said, I was never really a fan of Halloween. A couple of them were cool. Like the first couple were really good, like with Jamie Lee Curtis and shit. But then they started, whoever took over or whatever, they just kind of lost it for me. But Rob Zombie's first Halloween, I really, really liked it. I liked it a lot. Rob Zombie's a weirdo, and that clown dude that he had was a weirdo. He made a couple of weird movies on his own, also. And he always has his wife in it. His wife's the hot blonde chick in all those movies. Rob Zombie's wife in real life. Um, and they can be good, and then there's like, what are you doing right now? But I like some of Rob Zombie shit, and especially the first Halloween he did was so good for me. We still quote, seriously, we saw that movie so many years ago, and we still quote lines from it. Still, like I think I just quoted it yesterday, lines from that movie. However, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I got wind that he had made a part two to Halloween, and I didn't know that he made a part two to Halloween. Yeah, that was his name. Just me either. Tony Montana. I don't really watch horror flicks either. So like my references to horror movies is terrible because, like I was saying before, most of the horror movies that I've ever watched were from when I was younger, before CGI. So motherfuckers don't even know what I'm talking about. Dawn of the Dead. That's what I was trying to remember earlier. Dawn of the Dead. Do you know my father took me to the theater to see Dawn of the Dead when I was like 11 with his drunk ass? It was his weekend to have me. He was like, let's go to the movies. I'm like, okay. My 11-year-old brain was like, ooh, I want to see the zombie movie. And his adult drunk ass brain, thanks, was supposed to be like, no, it's inappropriate for an 11-year-old to see zombies getting their heads chopped off by helicopters and shit. I swear to God, I can still smell the movie theater. If I think about that movie long enough and like take myself back mentally to that day, I swear to God, I can smell the movie theater. That shit was the most horrific thing I ever saw in my fucking life. Thanks, Dad. Maybe that's why I don't like horror flicks. It could be all his fault. Oh, part two. I was saying, The Fly was great. Let me tell you a little secret, Tony Montana, between you and I, and The Flies on the Wall. I got a little bit of Ladywood for Jeff Goldblum. Still, I don't even like white men, but I got a little Ladywood for Jeff Goldblum. I don't know why. I was just watching Independence Day the other day, and I was like, look at Jeff Goldblum. I don't know why. It is what it is. I also have a crush on Don Cheadle. So figure it out. Anyway, Halloween 2 by Rob Zombie was trash. It was so bad. It was like they recorded all these weird scenes that they had ideas for, and then they just kind of tried to make it about the Halloween movie. You know what I'm saying? About Michael Myers. It was so bad. If you've seen part two of Halloween, Rob Zombie, don't watch it. Keep on scrolling. The shit is so weird and like had very little. They had my dude eating a dog in this one. They had Michael Myers eating a dog. What? Okay. See, Tony Montana. Police Academy, the original ones. The first like two were cool for me. After that, they just, I don't know. That happens a lot. Like even with anything, if you should stop at a certain point. Just stop and let it be that. Just let it be there. Just let it be that. Just stop. But I liked the first couple of Police Academies. That what's his name? Gutenberg. Steve Gutenberg. He was all right. Not I mean, eh, average. But that Halloween crap, man, I'm watching it and I was nodding off, to be honest with you. My daughter was like, "You never seen it?" And I'm like, "No." And she's like, "Let's watch it." I'm like, "Okay," because I really liked the first one. No, I was nodding off and shit, and I'm like, "What's happening here? What the hell does this have to do with Jason? I mean, Michael Myers. What are we doing right now? Where's the sister that survived? What?" It seemed like him and his wife was just like, "Let's film this weird scene, and then we'll just call it." a scene from the I did not like. Danja, you're going way back. You're not even that old. Are you even that old to be talking about Porky's and Police Academy? What are you over there Googling old shit? Is that what you're doing? You're Googling old shit. Porky's. Beetlejuice 2, I really wanted to love it because, like I said, Tim Burton is my second favorite director of all time. I don't know, man. It seemed like, and you know what? I watched that Wonka movie too. The Wonka movie, the Barbie movie, and the Beetlejuice movie. It seems like people are just adding too much singing, too much musical crap. Like that Wonka shit. I wanted to see that movie so bad, but because I really like, the OG one, and then of course the Johnny Depp remake. But Wonka was not good, man. It could have been good, but they changed the storyline. Like in the original Willy Wonka, his father was a dentist who wouldn't let him eat no candy, and this is why he, became what he became. And this one, they didn't mention his dad at all. Like they didn't mention it was just about his mother, his mama, the sweet mama. And then it was too much dancing. Like every 20 minutes, we don't need you to break out in the fucking song. Just make the candy. The Dirty Third. What is that about, Just? Where's my pen? There's another one to blame on, Just. And put it right under your name. Just. Got me watching Spiral and the Dirty 30. Is there tits and ass? I don't want no more tits and ass. I'm sick of it. Oh, the Dirty Third. 33rd. My bad. Dirty Third. And it's a trilogy. Oh, Lord. What genre is this? Dirty. Is it like a action gunfight like Dirty Harry? Pow, pow, pow. Y'all gotta watch Substance. Please do. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I didn't want to like it because of Demi Moore. I'm not a fan. I've seen something like Ghost was great, but it wasn't because of her. Um, G.I. Jane was good, I guess. If y'all seen her striptease, I don't know why. That was like that movie with J Lo where they were stripping and Cardi B was in it. Like y'all just wanted us to see our bodies because none of you can act. This movie is whack. Like you just wanted us to see your naked bodies. That was what striptease was. Good Lord, put it away, man. But I'll tell you what, she looks fucking fabulous. I'll give her that. It's just she's not a good actress, so I didn't want to like the movie because I know she's a bad actress. But it was a good movie. I really liked it. It was definitely some creepy shit, man. See, my phone's doing that thing again. I have to look at my tablet and I see that y'all are talking, but my chat's not moving. Okay. Dirty Third. War Games. I remember War Games. E.T. was amazing. Houston-based drug movie trilogy. Yeah, no, I agree. The Hustlers crap was crap. Showgirls, don't get me started on that bullshit. Oh man, that was so bad. That movie with the girl from Saved by the Bell. Oh, I remember watching that movie with my ex-husband. At the time, he was my actual husband, and my ex-husband, likes women that are thicker than a snicker. All right. Hello, I'm a big girl. And we popped out. He was very excited because tits and ass. He's a man. He popped that shit in and was like, "What in the fuck is happening? What the fuck is that?" He was very disappointed in the flat backedness of that young lady. He was so mad. I'm still trying to figure out if they're going to do one more season of Handmaid's Tale over there on Hulu. The movie Handmaid's Tale, I know a lot of men probably don't watch the show, but the movie was from like the 80s, maybe early 90s, maybe. And it was a great fucking movie. And the show is based on that movie. And in that movie, um, she was reunited with her child. And in the show, she has not been reunited with her child yet. So I believe there's supposed to be one more season. Because what the fuck are we doing? Shit. The fuck are we doing? I'll tell you what, if you were to watch, I just said the movie, and I forgot it that quick. What was that zombie movie I just said, y'all? Belly, Casino, both classics. Both classics. Paid in Full, classic. I have a poster of Paid in Full hanging on my wall. Classic. I love that fucking movie. Yeah, classics. I got um I got them all framed. I painted the frames, so I got one of Jack Nicholson. It's the close up of when his face is hanging in The Shining, coming to that door. Here's Johnny. I got that big as shit. I got big ass movie posters on my wall, y'all. I created this bubble of joy. My kids are grown and gone. I don't have to worry about, who gives a fuck about what the fuck, because it is the fuck. So boom. Jack Nicholson on wall. I got a huge one of Marilyn Monroe because she's Marilyn Monroe. She's fucking gorgeous. It's the one where she's sitting down with her ballerina dress on. Love it. Then I got a couple of Johnny Depp prints. One is Fear and Loathing in Vegas, and another one is Alice in Wonderland. Then I got White Men Can't Jump, Inglorious Bastards, Daredevil. I mean, Jesus Christ, Deadpool, and Paid in Full. Boom. I think I got room for maybe two more. It's real. I'm telling you, movies is my. It's not just playing with y'all on this app. Like, yay, I watched a movie. Like, I fucking love movies. I think it was my calling. I think I was supposed to be a director though, not an actress, because I like to be behind the camera. I'm a behind the camera kind of gal. I don't really like the spotlight, which is another reason why my YouTube channel is failing. But I really feel like I should have been a director. I think I could direct the shit out of some movies right about now. Yeah, Cameron, he ain't the greatest actor. When you watch a movie, everybody can't win. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't win. Shit. Like for example, Seinfeld is my favorite sitcom of all time. I have the Kramer hanging in my room. I have a Seinfeld poster hanging in my room. Like Seinfeld is hands down my favorite sitcom of all time. I've seen every episode many times. I could probably just talk you. You could put the shit on mute, and I could talk you. I know the script. However, it's not because of Jerry. Jerry Seinfeld is my least favorite character. I don't care for his stand up. I don't think his stand up is funny. I think it's corny. But the show is amazing. Amazing. So I get it. Cameron, he didn't fuck it up though. It's still a classic. He tried to fuck it up. I've never seen Killer Season. I don't know what that is. I've seen quite a few of those B movies, like the ones Master P made, and I think there was even some Kevin Hart ones um, before he got famous. I don't talk about them B movies that are so terrible, but you watch them anyway. But I go way back. Like I go way back. Like I've seen some way back shit like Dolomite, Truck Turner. Like I go way back. Sweetback. I go way back. I've seen all that shit. All of it. It's been a minute. Mac, Superfly. It's been a minute, but yeah, my ex-husband was a fan of that genre, so I've seen all of that shit. What's his name? Bobby Blue Blood. Was that his name? I forget his name. Bobby something. Yeah, I was forced to watch all that crap. Yeah, just the black exploitation. I seen all that shit, man. My husband, he got a ex. When I say my husband, he was my husband at the time. He's not my ex-husband. He's been my ex-husband for a long time. But he was into, me and him. That was one thing we had in common. We both loved movies. So, um, like I said, I watch any movie just so I can talk shit about it. So I watched all that shit just so I can look at him and say, this is some fucking bullshit, right? Him to crack up laughing and put another one in. Like it was just, that Sweetback. I'll tell you what, I was traumatized for him. What's his name? I don't know, the light skinned dude. Well, what's his goddamn name? Hold on, y'all. It's gonna drive me nuts. The Sweetback. Dude. Him his father was a movie director. He directed that movie. New Jack City. New Jack City. He was a goddamn director of New Jack City. Mario Van Peebles. Jesus Christ. So Mario Van Peebles, his father was the director of that Sweetback crap. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Sweetback is a black exploitation movie about a whole house. And his father, Mario Van Peebles' father, directed that movie and starring his one young son, Mario Van Peebles. He was like 9 or 10. And they had him dry humping a hooker in that movie. And I was very devastated to see young Mario Van Peebles dry humping on a hooker. It was very traumatizing for me. Yeah, Melvin. That's right. They were in that one movie I liked. It was a newer one. Uh, with Craig Robinson and what's her name? Kerry Washington. Not Kerry Washington. The chick from Scandal. Is it Kerry Washington? What's her first name? Anyway, it was a comedy. It was really funny. Oh, and with David Allen Greer. Great movie. Really funny. It was called The Peoples. They were Mario's Melvin was in it. Not Mario. My bad. Melvin was in it. That was a funny one. I did an hour and 20 minutes just chilling. Hour 20 on my birthday. Yay! It's my birthday. Woo! Hit the birthday cash app. You see it floating by. Let me get $50. All right, y'all. I talked about movies to death. Talked about a bunch of new shit. I got a list of shit. I'm gonna blame Jay Militant if I don't like what's inside, and then I'm gonna blame Just Chillin' if I don't like Spiral or Dirty Third. Apparently, all three of them. Erica Mena's stepmom. I'll write that down. Blame you for that too? Come on, Jay. Stepmom with Erica Mena. I don't know who Erica Mena is. Boom. Stepmom. I got to blame Jay for this one too. Jay, it's all your fault. I love Tubi. I use Tubi and what's the other one I use? Pluto. I use TV and Freebie. I use all three of those all the time. Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, and Disney. I have those sometimes. I don't pay for none of them. I have somebody else's code. And sometimes I, don't, like Netflix will be like, oh, we need you to send this code to your phone. And I don't want to disturb him all hours of the day and night just to watch his goddamn Netflix. I think that's rude. And then Hulu's really the only one I watch. Disney isn't that great. I've seen it all already. It's not hard to just run through everything and then that's that. And then HBO Max, there's a couple of shows over there I was watching, but I'm not too beat up about not being able to see them anymore. Well, just Tubi makes it real easy to hate on them because some of the movies they make themselves are really, really bad. There was this one show they had on there I was very excited to watch because those reality shows, I don't really watch many of them, but I've seen some over the years, like Flavor Flav and, that kind of shit. And whatnot. The Flavor Love was the shit. That shit had me dying every season. I watched. And you had two. I don't. It was a lot. Then New York had her own shit. I watched some of that. Um, the Real World was the original one. I watched a lot of the Real World, a lot of those seasons, and some here and there. I don't know, but anyway, I was on Tubi and I seen one called Hoochie Daddies, and I was like, "Oh, what the fuck is a Hoochie Daddy?" So I click on this shit. Let me tell you something. I was very excited to watch this House of Butch Lesbians. I wanted to learn more things because I've never been in a room full of butch lesbians. I know a couple, but I've never been in like a room full of them. I was very excited to get the point of view of these ladies or men, whatever, how they live their life and what it's like, whatnot. I was very excited. Now let me tell you something. They're filming this shit on somebody's Android. It was the worst sound and audio. It was the worst video. It was so bad. But I'll tell you what, if they put some money into that, I will totally watch that. I would totally watch. When can you find that? Nowhere can you find a room full of quote unquote studs. And they're letting you in on all their secrets. And I was very excited. They need to put some money into that. I'm down. Real and Chance, I remember that shit. Oh, see, Jay, I don't watch none of that Love and Hip Hop or Basketball Wives or Real Housewives of Somewhere. Now I've seen, some of it over the years, but like to watch a whole season of any of that shit, no. And I've never seen a single solitary ever, 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 ever episode of the Kardashians. I have zero desire to watch any of that crap. But I have watched a little bit of all the rest of them. I like those Jersey Housewives. They crack me up a little bit. And I like the basketball shit, like the first couple of seasons, a little bit here and a little bit there. not really the whole season. And then the Bad Girls Club, I watched a lot of that shit. Not as when it was filmed, I didn't watch it at all. I saw it was on something, Hulu or Netflix or something, all of the seasons. I was like, oh shit. So I kind of binge watched it a bit, and then I'll skip a few episodes or even skip whole seasons. I would love to see some studs all in a house together. It was like it was 8 or 9 of them. I was very excited. The audio was so bad. It was like me recording it in my bedroom with my Android. And I just had 9 people coming here, and you could hear all the echoing, and like the audio's dark. They need to turn on a light. I mean, video's dark. They need to turn on a light. I'm telling you, if they put some money into that, I will watch that. That is some shit I will watch. I want to know. I'm curious. I got questions. That's facts, Just. The ads. I did watch one Tubi movie. This lady I was watching her live stream. I think it was. I'm gonna blame her motherfucking ass. I think it was Olivia the Oracle. I think it was her. She suggested this movie. I'm like, oh, I love movies. I'm gonna go watch it. Yay! Oh, it was so terrible. It was a Tubi movie. Oh man, it was about this chick who was getting abused by her boyfriend. He was over here raping some children or something. It was just all bad. I was like, what am I watching? It was not good. It was not a good movie. I did not appreciate it. It was a mess, Jay, a hot mess with alcohol. And oftentimes when you watch it, especially if you binge watch it, you know, when you watch things as they come on week after week, it's easy to forget certain things. Like, oh, such and such happened last week, but you don't really remember all of it. So when you binge watch that shit, it seemed like a lot of those fights were just scripted and fake. Like these hoes just fighting out of nowhere, like pulling each other's hair and like fucking each other up over something so simple. And then as the seasons went on, it was just like a blueprint that they did. Every season started the same, the middle's the same. At one point they're going to gang up on some girl and throw all her shit in the pool, including her bed. No, it was just oh, we're going to put something in this bitch's food. It just became the same shit over and over and over. Same shit, new bitches. Same fucking blueprint, new bitches. 3 more minutes. It's 1 hour and a half. 1 hour and a half. Oh Lord, he's back there killing barbarians. I don't even know what that means, but he's doing it. He'd be yelling some crazy shit from back there when he's playing with his friends. He's a grown ass man, but I call it playing with his friends. He has headphones on and he doesn't realize how loud he is. That'd be some crazy shit coming from back there. Crazy. I couldn't find a good thumbnail. I had tried a few different ones, but they were not looking the way I wanted them to. So I just put that thumbnail as my daughter's cat. Look at him, if you can. He's super judgy. Ain't he judgy? Little judgy fucker. She doesn't know I used them. I'm not going to tell her. Who was that one hollering? I run LA. Oh. What's her name? I hate her. Oh, my God, I hate her. I know exactly what you're talking about. She thought she was running some shit. They gave her too much attention, if you ask me. Oh, what was her name? Natalie. Natalie Wood, I believe. Or just Natalie. Maybe not the Wood part. Definitely Natalie. Definitely Natalie. Mm-hmm. I was watching this a little mini documentary about women with plastic surgery, and then it went on to say, talk about men, and then it did a lot of before and afters. Oh my God, I don't know. It's not that serious. Fuck that. I would like to get a little Nunn. That's it, Natalie Nunn. That's it. I would like to get a little. I wouldn't mind getting these jowls lifted back a little bit, and something about this turkey neck. That's about the extent of it, though. Like I'm not I'm not getting no lip plumpers or no cheek implants or I don't know what these bitches be looking at. That goddamn Amanda Bynes, man, if y'all don't know who she is, I know y'all do. What she looks like now is like it's not just the plastic surgery that she's had, but it's like somebody sucked the joy right out of her life. Like her facial expressions don't change even when she's supposed to be expressing joy. She, if you don't know what she's up to lately, she's taken to being an artist, and she had an art gallery opening just recently, like last weekend or something. It's all over TikTok. That's how I know. And fans were showing up, and she was taking pictures with the fans and doing autographs. And she like never fucking smiled, like never. Somebody stole her joy. I know she, no BBLs. Just I already got a big ass. They could actually take some away, and some of these long titties, they could take them shits back too. I'll get me some. Maybe I'll get these titties re-centered, bitches. Cut some of them while lift them up, put the nipple where the fuck it's supposed to be. Huh? Maybe. She don't look the same. It's creepy. Her artwork, what they're calling artwork, and I understand that something happened to her. I believe something happened to her. She was in that Nickelodeon world. But the things that she was displaying on her wall that they were calling artwork, it just wasn't artwork to me. It just, I understand you want to encourage your friend, but I guess if somebody bought it, then fuck it, it's art. I get it. Like the little things I do, I just draw and make little guys and paint shit. I would never consider calling it art. I don't even. It's boredom, is what the fuck it is. But it was just a star. It was a white canvas with a big star outlined in black with a smiley face in the middle. And then it was that same star just repeated on different canvases, and every star was a different pattern. Like one was a camouflage star, one was a yellow star, one was a pink star, and that was the artwork. Keep the titties. You're stupid. Oh, you can have these motherfuckers, boy. Y'all be killing me with that. Loving a bitch with big titties. It's a job, man. It not only does it hurt your back, but it hurts your shoulders from the bra straps. It's some bullshit, is what it is. Only for y'all to just look at them and go ha 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 every now and then. And you get a little googly little blah, 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 on your titties every now and then. It ain't worth it unless you're breastfeeding, and I never did, and I'm past all that. So yeah, they're just like fucking here, bro. I've gotten some free drinks because of them. A couple of free drinks. I've gotten a little free book of sugar before. I don't know, but not. I didn't get no fucking free rent. I ain't get no free cars. I ain't get no damn. I didn't get out no tickets. So these motherfuckers ain't did nothing but just have men looking at me going, "Damn, you got some big ass titties, girl." Like oh. All right, I did an hour and a half. I'm gonna get on out of here. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me on my birthday, talking about movies and titties and such. 54. Oh, let me tell you one more thing. My son, well, fucking punch in the face. Not really. I'm joking. Jesus Christ. He wants me to. He said, "Mom, can't you just be 55 instead of 54?" He wants to bump up my age to 55. Do you know why my beloved child wants me to be 55 instead of 54? I'll tell you why. Because his punk ass likes Crip Mac. And his ass wants to be able to say on 5-5 all year. And he can't wait until I turn 55. So he would like to start early by saying on 5-5. Shit. On 5-5, G. Yeah. He wants me to be 55 so he can say that shit to me. Thank you, son. Jeez. I mean, I was a housewife, but it wasn't because of the titties. No, it wasn't because of the titties. Just some of those white girl stereotypes are true. Just saying. Not titums. Yeah. So I'm gonna get out of here. I appreciate y'all showing up. I'm gonna take my big old long titties on up out of here. Try to find something to eat. I don't know what. Something. I think I might eat some stir fry. A little stir fry. Ooh, I can think I got some collard greens up in there. My daughter made some collard greens and brought them over here to me yesterday. She did a really good job. She did a really good job. Thank you, child. Whoever you are, thank you. I got these grown ass kids. They bring me stuff. That's the beauty in having kids. When they get old enough, they bring you stuff and stuff, and they take you places. And they go, Mom, oh my God, I love you so much. Do you want cake? Yeah. That is all. Thank y'all for showing up. I'm old as shit. I'm out. Peace.